The Princess of Asturias decided to respect to the unofficial dress code to go to the cinema to enjoy the movie Barbie with a completely plated pink low-cost design. Greta Gerwig's Barbie phenomenon has even invited the Spanish royal family, Her Majesty, her little ones, and even the Queen Emeritus are already among 2.5 million viewers who have viewed the film starring Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling within our borders. The film has not only revolutionized the cinematographic universe, but has also reached the fashion industry, making one of the summer's trends. For this reason, last night, the central nucleus of the crown decided to appear by surprise, but quite naturally at the Cine Ciutat in Palma de Mallorca, thus demonstrating once again their passion for the seventh art. However, as is tradition, the outfit of the royal managed to generate huge impact in the media, especially that of Leonor, the only one of the four women to continue with the unofficial dress code of the event, marked in part by the fashion bed of the star of the feature film during her session of presentation. Following in the stylistic footsteps of Margot Robbie, the Princess of Asturias chose to attend the film in a bubblegum pink midi dress by Sephora with a casual and scarf-free air. The piece, with its subtle V-neckline, fluid silhouette, and slightly flared skirt and long sleeves, stood out of the cameras due to its completely plated construction. However, the most striking detail came when upon entering the Lucasfilm website. We verified that it had been modified for the heir to the throne. The original design, which we no longer find for sales, and was original price was €49, as a pronounced V-neckline that allowed for a construction with a marked shoulder pad. However, the royal house and Leonor herself would have chosen to adapt it more the age, wardrobe, and aesthetic. In this way, King Philip's eldest daughter once again proved her mastery of trend and joined the BARBIECORE fever, which began in 2022 through the viewer of Valentino's Pink Peacock and consolidated this summer thanks to the premiere of Greta Gerwig's feature film. This is nothing more than an aesthetic movement that seeks to generate total looks in any set of the pink color range to thus imitate the looks of the famous metal dolls. To complement such a bed, the Princess of Asturias rescued her favorite footwear from her closet, the 9cm wedge espadrille from the film Minty and Rose in its beige model. With a value of €125, the Sardinia model stands out for its rounded toe and its lace tie at the ankles. In addition, the sole is made of natural braided jute combined with rubber. Inevitably, this style has found a clear preference point. Its mothers look for the summer pose in the Alfabia Gardens. Queen Letizia wore a midi dress by Adolfo Dominguez in this act, very similar to the one selected yesterday by her little girl. The design of the year's 2020 also had a midi cut, a fluid silhouette, and a midi satin fabric. Adding more coincidences, the wave of King Felipe completed it with the flat crab shoes of the same hue as the worn by the heiress yesterday. However, using the newspaper library, it is not the first time that Leonor have teamed up with the Pink to succeed. In October 2022, we saw how the heiress to the Spanish throne attended the 30th Princess of Asturias award concert. With an original fuchsia suede jacket made up of blazer with a gathered lapels, and plated trousers with a flare hem by the designer Laura Bernal, topped off by the Hugo Boss bag premiered by Her Majesty the Queen in 2013. and Carolina Herrera's Slingback. Just a year earlier and its premiere at the same event, she once again opted a midi-cut wrap dress with a three-quarter sleeve, with slightly puffed shoulders and a skirt with an asymmetrical hem with a subtle central opening. With her last unexpected appearance and the scene shouted in Palma de Mallorca, our heiress has proven that her eternal alliance with the pink is synonymous with success. A handsome and fresh-faced Crown Prince couple was warmly welcomed in Christiansfeld on Sunday morning. It is the first time after a long and lovely summer holiday that Crown Princess Mary is back at a royal job where the press participates, and even with Crown Prince Frederik by her side. Last time Crown Princess Mary was on royal duty before the summer holiday was on 27 June when she participated in the International Summit Global Fashion Summit 2023 in Copenhagen. The first agenda was church service, and your Crown Princess Mary blew kiss to a few family members. Crown Princess Mary sent a sweet air kiss across the church floor to the Crown couple, who returned with a wave. Afterward, the Crown Princess couple will tour to the city, and the whole thing will end with a tasty lunch together with representative with a Christiansfeld. Count Ingolf and Countess Susie de Rosenborg also participate in the visit. Christiansfeld was founded by the Brethren in 1773 as a colony and organized by a Lutheran Evangelical Free Congregation. This is celebrated throughout the years with various events in collaboration between Broderman Eden, Museum Kolding and Kolding Municipality. In 2015, the city was named World Heritage Site by UN organization UNESCO. A sweet detail was that on this day, Crown Princess Mary wore the same red, strong Danbro color that Queen Ingrid also wore when she visited Christiansfeld in 1953, together with King Frederik and their three princesses, Margaret, Benedicte, and Anne-Marie. Crown Princess Mary donned her red Rockwell Dennis gown accompanied by her Gianvito Rossi sandal. This dress featured a blossom sleeve, a mandarin collar, keyhole neckline, and fall into a flare skirt. Princess Mette Marit of Norway has worn it too previously. To complete her look, she elegantly wore a Jane Taylor hat assembled with a sleek roses, a piece she first showcased in 2011. Additionally, she unveiled a new pair of Ole Lingard for a stud earring. This pair of earrings stand out of its unique composition with two different pendants. Artfully combining silver and gold pendant, she created an extraordinary and individualist accessory that added a touch of regal refine to her appearance. The Crown Princess wore a beautiful and lavish hat, which we have seen her wear on several occasions. The sun-colored upright hat with a patch detailing and a beautiful fabric roses was created by British millionaire Jane Taylor, who often make hats for the member of the British royal family. The Crown Princess had the hat created in connection with the wedding between Prince Albert and Princess Charlene in Monaco in 2011. Since then, the Crown Princess has worn the hat at the various high-profile events. In 2012, she wore it to the Princess Estelle's christening in Stockholm. And in 2016, she wore it when she and Crown Princess Frederik were guests at the Royal Ascot in England.